I got this lab rat from my narc days. Solid. I'll drop it off to him on the DL.
Trust for Sarah Linden is hard-earned.
What's this lab guy's name?
Right now, Holder is the only one she can work with. So there is a certain amount of necessity to this relationship for Sarah.
And I thought the Richmond photo was legit. She thinks he really messed up. Sarah's trust is something difficult to earn, and it's very easy to lose. She's complicated like that.
We're in the middle of a shitstorm because of you. Even though it stings Holder to be talked to in this way, it's like the last step for Sarah to be able to actually embrace them as a team again. Holder, your badge. Sarah needs to be kind of the leader and the top dog and maybe the mother.
In some ways, I think he defers to her because she just has that, 5'1", but like 7'6" authority presence.
Why are you coming now?
We're investigating the murder of his daughter, Rosie Larson.
They're such a good team because they really have like an intuitive sense of who does what, and especially when they're working with people. Sometimes it's just her talking and he'll just step back. Sometimes it's just him talking and pushing and shoving and being, aggressive or annoying. I hear you walk counting your nut dishes while the guy who iced your boyfriend is just living the good life.
Are people saying I did it?
They have a really good flow when it comes to that. And I like that it's never discussed. Like, they just know. That's their strength as a team.
I gotta get out of here. Now. Richmond's relationship with Jamie becomes something else of necessity. They haven't been forced to be this close in their relationship so far, and this is a real kind of test for both of them.
Hey, check this out. I was going through fan mail, found this.
Most people who have a catastrophic injury like this, they go through at some point, feeling that there's no meaning in anything anymore. I want you to draft a statement. I'm withdrawing from the race.
As soon as I decide, maybe we won't win this thing, but we're gonna do everything we can, Darren then all of a sudden has gone right back down to, a pretty bad place. You're a coward.
You're fired.
You can't fire me if you're not running.
Get a life, Jamie. I'm not it.
I think that he probably deep down knows that Darren's just going through, waves of emotion.
I'm here for Belco Royce. Family burial. Stan goes to the morgue to get the body, and the body's already been taken. And when he shows up into the church, of course, it's Yannick.
Poor dumb son of a bitch. Belco never had what you got, Stan.
And of course, it's just one more way of Yannick needling in on Stan's life. You think, oh wow, this guy, he threw some money out, he's having this memorial, he's doing this, but what are his real motives?
I appreciate all you've done for my family, but they put you in prison. And Rosie's killer, he's still out there.
That's an interesting scene to me because he keeps dropping these hints as far as, what is it to be a man?
When the heat turns up, we settle the score.
What's valuable to Stan is his family, which is a different type of man, a sacrificial man, putting somebody else before him, whereas on Yannick's side, it's always me first.
Those kids, they're stupid, you hear? They don't know what they're saying.
What's being said about Rosie, it is just another thing that you have no control over. Yet in that playground atmosphere with Tommy, that is something that he can do. And it really is about teaching him to stand up for himself.
You pick the biggest guy and hit him hard.
That seems to be a very pivotal father-son moment. It's probably a little projection on Stan's part, considering what Yannick's been doing to him. And so if I don't have any control there with Yannick, well, at least I can give my son some control as far as what his neighborhood is.
Do you have Alexi's file?
Over the course of this day, they start to realize that Rosie knew a guy who turns out is the son of the man that her own father killed.
His birth mother is Monica Kroll. His father's listed as Piotr Mikhailski.
One of the themes of the show is, can you outrun your past? And certainly when Monica shows up in his garage, The flood of the guilt, the shame, all those lower level emotions that Stan's carrying around what he did to get out, it all comes rushing back.
You got what you deserved.
It's certainly a thought that Stan has entertained, being responsible for the death of Rosie.
AMC's The Killing. New episodes Sunday nights at 9 only on AMC. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.